staying classy, I presume. Trevor, you're on the Ken Coleman Show.
Hello, Ken. Wonderful to speak with you. I've been following you and the Ramsey crew for about a year now, so thank you for having me.
Well, thanks for calling in. How can I help you today?
So I recently took a job in San Diego in sales. And I'm in the door-to-door industry. I've been in the door-to-door industry for about 2 years now. And I just wanted to change. I'm originally from Detroit, Michigan, but I lived in Ohio. I wanted to change. I wanted to make more income. There was like some ethics issues at my previous job, so I took this one, and I got here. They cover my housing if I hit a certain quota, so I thought a great opportunity, and also there's more money in this industry. So basically, the leadership has been extremely disorganized since I got here. Like, there's guys that have moved into the house, and there's no warning of just dudes showing up at midnight, moving into your house, and then most of the guys just kind of sit around the house, and like, the work ethic is not there, which it shouldn't affect me, but it is kind of hard when you live in a house where a lot of people are just kind of like just chilling, smoking, drinking, and I mean,
is this a corporate?
Contagious as well.
Is this corporate housing?
Yes. So basically, the company buys an Airbnb, and we all live in the same Airbnb.
Yeah, it's driving you crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, and there's a couple instances. Well, there's one instance specifically. I know of a guy who hasn't been paid for months, but I've been pretty good since I've started. I've gotten 6 sales since we started, and I should be expecting about $5,000 because I've gotten $1,000 upfront pay.
Have you? Okay,
because of all the expenses I've had since I've lived here.
Okay, all right.
Because
so, Trevor, hold on.
I'm the only guy with a car.
Okay, Trevor, we got to get to your question. I understand that you're in a dumpster. Okay, you're in a dumpster fire, but you've already got one guy who hasn't been paid for 6 months, and you're already owed money. You're obviously concerned about this. Why did you call me? What can I help you with?
So I'm trying to see because right now. They're trying to train me into a position that would get me more money, which is a transition I was fully expecting. And basically, it'll cost $200 to get that application through. But I've already spent a lot of money since I've got here and lost a lot of money because I've had to get a major car repair.
Trevor, what is your question?
Should I go back home and start a career there? Should I go back to Michigan and just start fresh, find a new place, and try to go into real estate? Because that's my what I kind of wanted to do after this job.
What do you think?
I think I should, but also I kind of want to. I don't know if I'm just not. I don't know if I should stick around or should I just leave.
All right, let's put it this way: what would keep you there? You have been. I mean, dude, you've listed out like machine gun style on me all the things that are wrong with this company and all the things that are wrong with the work and the living environment and everything else, and a guy hasn't gotten paid for 6 months. And then in the midst of that, you go, well, but they want me now to train for something else. It's going to cost me something. And something seems off. And what seems off to me feels like you're presenting a situation where you want my permission to say, yeah, dude, it's not what you thought it was going to be, and you need to leave. But we need to establish that first. Then we decide where do we want to leave to. So when you called me today, are you leaning towards quitting? Are you emotionally spent? Are you done with this place? Or do you feel like, well, maybe I'm just being a little sensitive to all these things that you laid out that sounded awful, quite frankly? So where are you mentally on this deal? What are you leaning towards?
Yeah, my gut is telling me to leave, and I feel kind of dumb that, like, I even had to, like, talk that out with somebody.
No.
And I feel like I should leave because there's lots of guys that are leaving, but this is a huge leap for me, like, going across the country, and I've never been on the West Coast before, and I just hope I'm not throwing away this opportunity.
No,
just
you're
because
not.
There's some shakiness that I expected, because I expected to take, like, 4 to 7 weeks for me to get paid.
Trevor. I want you to slow down. I literally want you to take a deep breath right now on the air. I want you to take a deep breath. You don't have to blow it into the phone. Nobody wants to hear that. I want you to take a deep breath for real. Okay? Did you take a deep breath?
I did.
Okay, listen to me. There's nothing wrong with your gut. Your gut's right. This is a disaster. And it's not going to get better. You are not a snowflake. You are not reading something into the situation. It sounds incredibly sketchy to me. And I think that there's much better opportunities for you in this job economy. Now, so you and I both agree. Your gut says you should leave. I agree with your gut. Are we clear?
Yes.
Now, what we have to focus on is, now that we've released ourselves, we said, okay, I'm going to leave, but I'm not going to leave until I have something to leave to. Do you agree with that strategy?
I definitely agree with that.
Great. So our focus starting now is, what am I looking for? We don't just search randomly. We search intentionally. We don't just go, well, I'm going to go back to Michigan or home just because. We go, what do I want to go to, or what do I want to find, and where can I find it? This is the mindset. So I don't know if it's back home or Michigan or any other state. Here's what I know, that Trevor can figure out what he really wants to do, and then we look for where he can do it. So what is it that you want to do, Trevor?
I'm very interested in being a real estate agent in the Michigan market because I grew up there, so I feel like it won't be too foreign for me, and it would be a great start.
Great. Okay. Real quick, I want you to don't give me a bunch of sentences. I want you to give me bullet points. What must be true for you to become a real estate agent in Michigan where you grew up? Give me quick things. It doesn't have to be perfect. I'm not grading you. I just want you to say it. What must be true?
Real estate license.
Boom. What else?
Money.
What?
Money to get the real estate license.
Yeah, great. But you're working right now. Well, you're working. We don't know if you're going to get paid, so we better go get some income, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What else needs to be true?
Just consistency, study time.
Yeah. How about an emergency fund? Because you want to go all in. To really win in real estate, you got to go all in. So you need to save up some money to where you've got a cushion so that the minute you get licensed to be able to sell homes, you are all in, baby. I mean, burn the ships. I'm going after it. Ride or die, right?
Yeah, right.
Okay, then. So you got family back there that you can crash with to keep your expenses next to nothing while you're doing all this?
Yeah.
Okay, because here's the deal. You stay in your current job, assuming they're going to pay you, okay? And you can do all the qualifications and stuff from there. Or if you need to move to Michigan and take another job that is just nothing more than a day job that pays you what you need. So you got a couple options. Do it from California or make a move to Michigan. Live with family for a short season. I'm all about fast forwarding things. And so there's no shame in living with family for a season. And you work, you pay your way through the qualification process. You stack up some money so that once you become a realtor, you're not relying on any sales to feed you, so that you can really go all in and begin to build a pipeline. That's what this process looks like for you. Go do it. There's nothing to be afraid of, because everything I just laid out requires zero risk on your part. So go for it today.